finally! The stream is on! Just a lot to work with. Hold on a little bit, huh? Man, this is like complicated. Going to use the camera used to just all cam on. But the tracking is going to be very shit if I do that. Well, either way, let's hope like this thing still works. That's like the best wish that I can have at the moment. Well, I sort of managed to fix it, but yeah, that's the many of the many issues that I'm gonna do. Ah! Kind of like actually legitly making me angry. The boy is angry. I'm very angry. All the anger have boiled within me. It hashed. I'm just fucking tired from just like dealing with all the shit. Man! Hi there, Mr. Void. Oh man, you gotta hear the tales of me trying to almost tear my gosh dang hair out. Because of Capcom. If you guys don't know about it, it's like Capcom have this thing, it's like they are using Denuvo, and Denuvo have multiple different package. There's like the super fucking invasive package, and then there's like the normal package, and then there's like the later half, basically like the cheapest bare minimum package. But every single package make your computers like function very differently. So my computer basically are not compatible with the Denuvo they have. So I have to go through a lot of hoop, update a lot of stuff, close down a lot of bullshit, just to let the Denuvo work. At this point, I feel like I should just download the pirate version. I got the actual version, I just can't do jack shit because of the fucking pirate versions. Obviously, this was the paid versions. I bought this game like ages ago. I feel like here's the thing about like getting Capcom stuff is like, I feel like
Devil May Cry.
I can buy the game but play the fucking pirate version because the fucking Denuvo is just that bad, you know. No kidding, it's actually legitly that bad. Because I've been fiddling with this thing for 5 gosh dang hours just to stream. And it's not just Devil May Cry 5. All Capcom game. I was like, oh, Devil May Cry 5 doesn't work. Let's hop to Monster Hunter Wild. Oh, the game's like crash on startup again. I have to check. And then there's lots of different solutions that just doesn't work. And then, hey, I can just try my Monster Hunter World. And then I play Monster Hunter World. Fucking Monster Hunter World doesn't work too. And I'll be like, you know what? I haven't finished my Resident Evil 4 like remake. I tried to play Resident Evil 4 remake. That thing crashed on fucking startup too. I somehow made it work by the nature of the easiest fucking solutions, but also the hardest solutions. Because again, the nouveau exists is because they are kind of like a little bit invasive in the first place. Apparently, the gosh dang Windows 11 just do not allow the fucking de nouveau to touch their stuff. So I have to go into the system, administrate it, so many things for the game to actually run, to let de nouveau to touch the inner side of my gosh dang PC. Let's just keep it at this, kind of like streaming and having a VTube studio running at the same times. Can I run this? This is a very old game. I guess I can run this thing. Window, borderless window, and green. Oh my gosh, the computers. Not work. Oh, boop. Ah. Game. Capcom. I have so many things to talk about. Man, I just want a borderless window. Yes. Your borderless window. Yeah, my PC aren't that bad either. That's the thing. The problem is not the PC. The problem is the fucking code that like the fucking Denuvo do. A lot of people actually do talk a lot about like this issues. Basically, it's like every single Capcom game. Somehow, if you run the pirated versions or like the somehow you manage to get like a Denuvo-less exe, the game literally runs like 50 FPS better. If you think like your cap is like 120 FPS and then your performance just maybe like 60 FPS only, even though you capped it at like 120 in every single game. The moment you run the nouveau free versions, the game just instantly jump up back to max or just like 90 frames per second. So it's literally will run better when you have no de novo. I have to try to remove some of the effect to let my computer runs better. I'm still running like a... Well, I don't have a PS4 now. Technically, I do have, but I don't want to run that jet engine. When there's like a computer version of the Bloodborne, which is going to be like good luck for that. Bloom, let's turn off the bloom. Should we have the bloom on? It's gosh dang bright in there. Motion blur is already off. Good, good, good. Base me. Okay, I guess I got most of the setting done. And yeah, like I say again, like there's so many things that about like the things I try to run is just not fucking work. The void. No. Not this store, gosh dang it. I remember there's like gosh dang store in this game, but I can't find it. Well, technically I am the void too. Well, not this one, that one. Hold on a little bit. I got a few things I need to run. Mission select. I'm going to start everything again. Ooh, I can just go for this one. I'm not going to play as a son of Sparta now. I'm just going to play as like a normal devil hunters. Son of Sparta is like a hard difficulty. I haven't played this game for a very long time. And it's going to be very difficult if I'm going to play everything again. In freaking hula hoop. Okay, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about in freaking hula hoop, there's a reason why my camera angle is such a weird way, and it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to do this thing. Let's hope I don't freaking hit. Yeah, I finished playing the game a long time ago. I just didn't play the Virgil versions. Ooh, this is going to be difficult. And you guys still can hear me, right? I need to put this mic like high enough not to get hit by it. Okay, this angle should be okay. And the distance wise, good. Look at this directions. Yep. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let's do a spin. I really need to like prepare for it because like this thing actually hurts a lot. This is not like those tiny like wussed hula hoop. This is like solid wood hula hoop. Not wood, rattan. Okay. Works. I still got it. It's gonna start hurting very soon. The reason I do this stream is the Donothon milestone stream, because like people donate me enough to a certain point, $100, I will do this stream. I still got one more, it's like 250. That one is going to wait for a very long time, unless that you guys really want to watch it. That is my tune-in wooden sword stream. I got like a solid tune-in wooden sword that actually is like, if it actually hit people, it might be able to hurt a lot. But yeah. Those things aside. If my model is like really lagging, most of the case is just the game, you know, and running VTube Studio at the same times. Whoa. I really need to be careful not to get my controller broken just from doing that. Okay. Let me click in the game. Okay. Oh no! Options? Game options? I'm using a PlayStation control, and then they give me a fuck. Oh my gosh, this is going to be very hard. Yeah, maybe you guys can do like you know, like the circus music when I do this. Anyone can literally like clip me like doing this thing, and then they can play like the circus music. Yeah, if you can't contribute like in the money side of thing, you can try to share it to your friends, especially the friends who have money. If you have a friend who's an oil tycoon, it's even better. Oh no. Depends on the country you are in. Like, it's going to be difficult for me to play with any community stuff, to be honest. I can't even be sure about it, because Malaysian internet is not really adaptable to any other country at all, almost. Maybe Southeast Asia's, then yeah, might have a chance, or people in Japan. Aside from that, like, everything, the ping is just horrendous to do. This is why I don't play PvP game in my stream. People in Southeast Asia, super foul mouth if you go to play any PvP game. Even I am like super foul mouthed. You know what? I haven't tried Virgil. Let's try Virgil. Man, I haven't do this thing for a very long time.
Just a little longer.
You need something? What is it? You hungry? Well, you're in luck, pal, 'cause food's ready. Kitty always makes too much. Hope you like loud talkers too, 'cause got a pair of those upstairs. You see something you like? You a demon?
Chitty, get back inside now!
You know, Nero is such a wuss because like
I'm taking this.
Virgil is literally dying, and he can just rip his fucking arm off.
I'm running out of time.
Wait!
What dollar? What yen? I'm a Malaysian.
It's time.
Actually, I hardly can see any chat at all.
At last. I will.
Malaysian ringgit. Something? If you guys want to chat with me, because I hardly can see the chat with that distance. Depending on my PPS, you guys using PPS to chat with me, that is more easier. Exclamation mark S, and then you guys can do chatting. Okay. Why is... Oh. Why do I already have all the things? That's weird. Ooh, I'm already feeling it. My stomach is in pain.
Out of my way. You're finished.
Okay, do not know how to. Oh, it's dropping. Oh, this thing is gosh dang difficult. Oh, while playing games. Hold on a little bit. Forgot how painful this thing is. Yeah. Right button. Y. Right button. A. Okay, all I need to do is just widen my gosh dang stand and do like a very sus pose. This is the only way that I can mitigate the pain, and also, at the same time, not do too much. Like, I can maintain the speed. Oh, no, I can't maintain the speed. Oh. Ah. Totally forgot. Too fat for this. Chill clone, Spanish clone, Eastern clone. Alright. Let me go to the toilet. I think this thing bashed me too much. I almost pissed on myself. Oh. Oh. So fucking sore. Alright, here comes a question. Can I beat the gosh dang Eurovision without doing much? While I'm doing hula hoop. I will start with a gosh dang taunt, and then initiate the gosh dang fight. I haven't played this game for ages. I kind of forgot like how to play this game in the first place. This is gonna end up horrible.
Show me.
How to dodge again? Gosh dang. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa! I really do not know how to dodge. Alright, how to dodge? Is there a dodge button? Trick action is not a dodge. How to do a dodge? I only know how to summon clone. Target locked. L3. Reset camera. my gosh. Ah, I failed so badly. Whew. Maintain this thing while the fight apparently is actually really difficult. I choose the wrong ass game to play. Holy shit, I even have to level up my running? Okay. Trick dodge. Seriously, I don't even have that. Trick down. Okay. Gosh dang, block! I am the storm thingy. I can't really do taunting and like playing this in the same time. It's going to be a lot more harder than I think. There's lots of things I have to press the gosh dang R1 button. Alright, enough customization and also iron off for my fucking tummy. Oh, this is going to be hard. Okay. Oh, gosh dang it. Somehow I managed to press that thing. Whew. I keep pressing that gosh dang button.
You're finished.
some people actually can legitimately just do this. I've seen people does it before. I guess I'm just not really that fit I used to be. Let me take a seat for a bit. Ah. And I'm ridiculously sweaty right now just from doing this. And this is fucking mission 1! I just received a message, hold on. Sorry, I'm a little bit very dizzy at the moment. Feels like in double. Sorry about it. Happens when I exercise. No choice. I'm a human being. I need to exercise to keep myself healthy. Whew. Alright. Let's continue. 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Get
I got an S at the end. Whew. Ooh, there's some secret missions. Let's try this one again. But here's the thing. This one had cutscene, so we have more stuff to do. I can just spin the hula hoop without any like issues, I guess. This is my way of cheating, I guess. Oh yeah, I gave like her the skin. I turned her like white hair. I need everyone to be white hair. This is a Devil May Cry game. Technically it's blonde, but it's like those kind of bleach blonde, so it's like white hair.
Same crap, different day. So, tell me,
Close enough.
how's it feel to be rescuing the guy that killed your father?
Hey, I'm glad we're getting personal. Well, he abandoned my mother and I and left us for dead. So I feel nothing.
Well, he's not exactly going up for Father of the Year award now, is he?
His research wasn't half bad. Came in handy. Mildly thankful for that.
They have to do that in here. It already smells like ass.
That's you.
Oh, it's time for the iconic scene.
Hey, Nico?
Don't lose your tits. I see him.
Hey, you have to hit every single bump in the road? Gonna ruin my groove.
Actually, I got like the Virgil like package. I might have like a new set of skin I can like slap on everyone. If I can get like Nero like his like old skin back, like old like long hair back, I would immediately choose that. You know, actually, like, if anyone, like, really loved this, like, scene, there's, like, a in-depth animation study of the entire, like, dev group. They talk about, like, how they made this thing. How they did the choreography, how they do this, how they, the thought process, and everything. Gosh dang it. Ow, the inside is like super itchy. Whew. But seriously, guys, I don't think I have a long stamina for this thing. I did do it for about like 40 minutes. Ending it just 30 minutes, but yeah. Let me take a long break while I'm standing and playing, I guess.
going on?
I don't think like sleep stream is a weird thing. I don't think I should do a sleep stream.
You look like you need a hug, but you're not gonna get one from me. Better get lost.
Hey, who are you? Hey, you're gonna get yourself killed!
Don't crap yourself. He likes to kill demon things. Let him do his thing.
You hear what I said, you dumb one-armed son of a bitch? You're gonna die!
Cheer up, crew cut. You taking notes?
Like high-tech shit like this, I wonder why there's not lots of technologies that kills monster.
All right. Time to kick some ass.
I completely forgot how to play this game. Yeah, see, I can like switch to different colors. This is like the when you say X colors, basically it's like the what again? Back then he used to be Holy Knight, and he's already like left-handed only guy, like treating everything left-handed. So like even if he lost an arm, he's still pretty good. Let's see. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go back to the main menu a little bit. I feel stupid. I remember I can change like everyone's skin. Like you did see like the girl's skin got changed. How did I do it? Custom cutscene. Oh, Nico. Oh, development. Lady, original cutscene type. Yeah, the X colors. Original. Nico. Oh, I only got like that few skin. But Trish. Ooh, Ebony Trish. Yeah, this one is better. Dante. Ew. Not in a million years. Yes. I did that. I did that thing. I need everyone to be in white hair, but I give some people original for the exceptions because I feel like sometimes the original is nice. As for Nero though, nope. Not secret mission, I pressed the wrong thing again. Ooh, my hand-eye coordination is like really bad right now. Man, I forgot how to play Nero. He have like a weird mechanic going on there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a real pro at smacking demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass. Hey, Psycho! Watch the merchandise!
Hey, stop bitching and take cover.
I totally forgot how to use the devil fruit. Oh yeah.
Nico leave this here? Sweet.
How to do exceed drive again? Ah yes.
What a mess.
Oops.
Why are they collecting human blood? It's not just about food. There's something else.
I have no idea what I just did. I think I exploded like 2 of my arms.
Oh, I get it. Who brought the marshmallows? Because I'm bringing the fire. some more. I gave you that one. They're everywhere. Makes me sick. Swinging them.
Hey, tough guy. That'll keep him not for long.
What do you mean?
Soldier Boy said city's gone to hell and back, taken over by the underworld. Not just here, but everywhere.
Yamato did this.
Oh, you already seen that scene. Still didn't do a good job.
That's it. No more wheels from here.
Alright, guess I'm walking then.
Yo, yo, yo! Check it out.
What? And this is?
From Morrison. I think it's his manifesto.
Sorry, I cannot keep doing the hula hoop thingy because I forgot how intensive that thing is. Maybe in the futures I can, like, I think I can do like the treadmill stream much more easier, but the hula hoop one really takes a lot more energy than a treadmill. I can't even read the chat at the moment because like everything is just double visions. Oops. Press the wrong thing. Wow. Lots of movement really actually take the wind out of me.
Hey, we doing this or what?
I'm waiting on you. I'm cooking. Any special orders?
let's play one more missions and I'll be calling it a day. I'll do more drawing, but yeah.
I need to catch up to V. Fast.
I think I just accidentally explode my fucking arm again. Who put the arm explosion literally on the left button?
What a mess.
Oof. It's been a while. I really forgot how to play this game. Yeah, just quit the missions. I really want to try out using Virgil and like much more difficulty. I'm more of like the kind of guy that like high difficulty game. Oops, pressed the wrong ass fucking button. I made it. Now I have to wait for loading again.
Hey, we doing this or what?
Yeah, the hand-eye coordination is not great at the moment. Yeah, this is important. And the beast uppercut too.
At ease.
Okay, not like this. I still have to work out on lots of combo. I'm not used to it. Whew. The combos is really hard to pull. This is when the dodge becomes this hard. Seriously, how to do dodge again? Reset cone, trick actions, yada yada stuff. Skill list. Okay, lock on, jump, provocations, side roll.
Get lost.
That's a very weird motion. A lot of stuff. Holy shit, 2 lasers! Woohoo! 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 Can you even like damage this fucker? Ah. Alright, my head hurts. Ah. Should I take my medications? But nah. Try to fiddle with this thing for like a few hours, try to fix this. Finally I fixed this. How did you manage to stream this long? Man, my stamina is like real low. Now I'm worried about my other like exercise stream. Well, technically treadmill is much more easier, but infinitely more easier. Okay, now just switch this thing back to entertainment. Ooh. My head really hurts actually. Maybe it's the blood pressure and everything. Who knows? Either that or I am dizzy, I just didn't aware. Ooh. Not this one. Ooh. Yeah, I'm alright, I'm alright. This is something I kind of like have to experience every single day too. It's just that I experience this way earlier than I used to. Ah, don't worry, I can. I'm back. I think. Always feeling alright. It's just my head is like falling off my head. My brain is like dropping off from my head. Aside from that, everything is fine. I need to be more tip-top shape. I thought like I actually prep for this because I've been like exercise more lately. But ooh wee. Apparently, like physical issues is physical issues. Like no amount of exercise that you have can kind of like acclimate your body for that. I guess I only have to unable to like stick with that, so I have to do like a treadmill stream in the futures, just for like just for like replacing the hula hoop stream. I technically consider that this is not a full on milestone stream because like, it's not like I can like do too much while doing it at the same times. So I'll be maybe next week, maybe like on Wednesday time, I'll create a stream, a treadmill stream just for replacing the hula hoop stream. And make it technically I can like make it like playing Monster Hunters, I guess, since like I still have like a lots of Monster Hunter stuff I still haven't like go through yet. Ooh. Yeah, stick with something that I already like acclimated to very well. That is like treadmill stream. I can actually apparently do that for a very long time. Hula hoop, too much movement from my head. The problem is not actually, my blood is not like pumping that well. It's more like my head keep moving when I do the hula hoop. So that's the thing that makes me dizzy. I try my best to like just like you can see like the way I lock my leg when I'm doing it is like because I'm trying to be as steady as possible and just move my hip instead of my head. But at the end, my head is still like swinging around, so like still at the end like makes me like really dizzy. Makes me like super duper tired too. I guess like it's like a natural reflex at this point. It's basically like when I get dizzy, my brain just want to shut down. Ah. Every single time like when I start getting dizzy, I also kind of like start getting sleepy because like that is kind of like the only things that I can kind of like how would you kind of say like skip through? Yes, but don't worry. It's not like I can't power through it. I powered through it lots of times before. Just gonna stick with chatting. Next time, maybe like the hula hoop, I shouldn't do any other things. It's just hula hoop and chatting. That way, I don't have to like do like multitask focused. But don't worry, I do have like lots of things I should chat about too. It's like lots of things going on today actually. Not just today, like this past few days I've been thinking a lot of stuff. It's not the negative stuff. It's fine. It's just that it's about like making stuff in Twitter because if anyone's seen my Twitter post, they might know like what I'm talking about. But if you guys didn't, well, I'm kind of like decided to move away from Twitch, not Twitch, like Twitter's. Two, aside from like just like get out from Twitch, I'm also like moving away from Twitter's. The main reason is actually like I show you guys a lot of time before. Like my Twitter is completely barren wasteland. Like no matter what I do, like my Twitter is basically nobody would take a look at. Like barely like there's basically zero like, and the few like and share is people kind of like people I know when I work not work. It's like affiliated with like VP and then like some internal staff. And kind of like, hey, you're a great streamers, but what? It's a fucking weird curse that you have there. Just nobody Like, see your post. Let me share for you. They try their best. They try their best, but the problem is my curse is too strong. Most likely case is the account itself is not a great account. Okay, it's not a good account because sometimes it's already been said, like the algorithm sometimes will say fuck you to a particular account, and that is that particular account that like apparently Twitter just say fuck you to because of Elon Musk tweaking the gosh dang like algorithm. There will be somebody tweets that will tweet like go far and wide, and then like some people like just no matter what they do is just not being seen at all. Especially people who put tag or like a little bit this, a little bit that. Like in fact, like I just learned that like putting tag in Twitter right now is basically is like a career suicide for some reasons, because like the because of like the how like the Twitter right now treat the tag is like the algorithm they use Grok because so like they don't see tag anymore. So when they don't see tag, um, like the entire basically the entire algorithm system become like really wonky, just basically from being that. It's a very weird thing going on there. Just like nobody can understand how Twitch functions at the moment. Not Twitch, Twitter's. Ah, gosh dang it! Like, I actually don't like both things. And if you guys don't know, I personally don't like using social media. This is like the funniest thing that I can kind of like share about it is because like I actually the kind of guy that don't use any social media at all, and I might have to like turn off my face. Hold on a little bit. Because like currently I'm using like the old facial tracker. Let's use the RTX one. Turn it off. Turn it on. I had to face the different directions for this. Okay, I'm back. Boop. All right. Wow, where's like my chat thing? Is that thing disappeared? Let me go and take a look. Take a check. Did I accidentally press something that I didn't know? Refresh. Okay, good. Something went weird there. All right. This is like going to be a lot of things to kind of like share to talk about too. Let me try to like open a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. As I share in some of my YouTube, I guess, YouTube thing. as most people can kind of like already see that I have only like November 18. This is my Twitter blue. This is like that day that my friend bought it to me as like a friendship gift. You know, being like good friend for him for a very, very long time. And I would say like, nah, you shouldn't do that. It's like I'm going to quit Twitter a long time ago. Yeah, I basically just give this like Twitter things like one last year because I already don't want to like use Twitter ever since last year too. Funny thing, it's like it's not like not using it. It's like never intended to have activity in there, at least as VTubers, because like anything I post in there is just not getting seen. In fact, when I do troll posts, I get more view than actually like being seen like as an artist. That's the thing. Like I either like being I will rather wanting to be seen as like a VTubers or being an artist, but I'm either. Like none of my posts like for those kind of things ever kind of like being like pushed out. I can even see like a random like VGen artist like still can get like quite a lot of like on like the art posts, this and that other stuff. Even their normal like VGen like stuff that would get like more than 1,000 or 3,000 kind of view. For me, it's always like below 50. It's really really weird. So I kind of like I don't know what sort of like curse that someone like laid on me or stuff, or maybe this is like one of the running theory my friend told me, like other friend, not the one that gave me money, the one that gave me money that doesn't even like use Twitters. But yeah. So they told me like the follower, okay? Most of the case is because I don't give a shit about anything that follow me. So there's a lot of bot account actually follow me. It kind of like end up in a situations that, there's too many bot account kind of like following me, and then like the Twitter just by the nature itself that do not like bot, just don't like my Twitter posts. Because of that, they thought like I was like doing like heavy bot engagement. So I might be another bot account. So they kind of like view me that way. I know I'm not behaving like a bot anyway, but still at the end, like that's how the algorithm sees me. So most of the case is either I'm going to make a new account to do some other stuff, then it's going to be working. But I'm too lazy to do all those things again. Like it's just weird. And besides, like, the irony of like using community posts like Kirivaka community, now I can finally use this on fucking computers, because back in the days you can't do that. So I can finally like do something with this. Go into here, do the community post, my post, newest post. You guys can also go into the community, my like community post that way. Post some shit that you want, like in my community. Like literally, you can do quite lots of things. Like I can go to a community setting. This is like the newly unlocked like thing they have for people. So comment is on, moderation. I just go for basics. They will still have like lots of things. This is like bot prevention, those kind of stuff. Yeah, I have to end with that because I don't want people just. Yeah, actually, I've been like getting like raped by a bunch of troll before. Like a group of trolls just like do like said like lots of things there. So I have to have that thing on, else they're just going to like keep spamming it to know tomorrow. And post in your communities, like viewer post is on, so you guys can post stuff in that too. But minimum for being like a subscriber for 1 day. This is like a very basic setting, so I'm just going to set this thing here. It's much more easier. And the moderations is basically like basic too. I'm just going to let you guys do whatever you want. Channel guideline. It's like something they just like keep adding new stuff, which is I'm kind of like really like it. And this is one of my friends, and I'm going to I let him use the managing moderators. The highest level of degree, he's not using this account anyway anymore. And most of my friends is already like moderators. It's just my friends. They aren't going to do anything. So I can add guideline. Ooh. This is this. I haven't seen this thing for quite a while, so like there's a little bit new stuff going on there. So let's try to go here. Okay. Back then, it's only partner streamer can do that. Now you can kind of like do this here too. So let's try it. Standard, common courtesy. Okay, respect boundary. This kind of stuff. And oh, yeah, I can just do that, I guess. And then no troll spam. Back then, it used to be way more longest, but they kind of like. I've been told that actually I shouldn't put those things. It's like against the TOS. So I'm going to like start removing this kind of stuff, I guess. Yeah, good. Saved. And then saved. Community and moderations. Welcome people to your channel and invite them to join the conversations. How do I need to write? My usual greeting, I guess. Good. Wherever you are. When you are. Sorry, my hand-eye coordination right now is like really bad right now. Oh shit, I'm stinky too. Now, whatever you are, whenever you are. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, I can say the word most grossest thing in the world because like people can't smell me. Nah, nah. But I do have one thing I do want to say. I'm not sure it's gross or not, to be honest. Is apparently I don't even I don't even know why. Um, have anyone eat twisty before? Not sure. My blood is made out of twisty or something, but sometimes when I sweat a lot, I smell like gosh dang twisty. I'm not even I'm not even kidding. I'm like time to time I get a whiff of like twisty like smell. I have no idea where that come from my body. It's just that I have that odor of twisty. So now I'm not sure like twisty is actually just made out of sweat or just I apparently smell like twisty. And how do I even smell like twisty? I haven't eaten that shit for ages. Oh, you don't know what twisty is? Let me try to search it for you. Hold on. Yeah, it smells like that classic barbecue one. This one. Yes, I literally smell like snack. Even my friend told me about it too. It's like that. Like we went to a gym to try. Like there's like new gym opening. We tried out this and that other stuff, and he got a whiff of me because I ran past him, and then he'd be like, "Are you eating snack?" And then no. Why did I smell twisty? Wait, what? I just said I smell like you don't have to go and find eat it. It's gonna be gross. Yeah, also because of that I stopped eating this thing. Because I apparently do smell like it. That's a very weird thing. Like, what kind of evolutionary trait I have? Oh yeah, I have to do some drawing too, like that particular thingy that I talk about. Num 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 num. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I have to do a little bit of drawing. Why I need to do a little bit of drawing? Yeah, it's a very weird thing. I didn't even know until my friend told me, and then like I get a whiff of myself, and then be like, holy shit, I do smell like twisty, and then like afterward, every single time I get like super sweaty, and then I always smell the gosh dang twisty. I have no idea. Did I eat too much when I was a kid, and then now my internal like liver system and everything, all the chemical is just like staying in there, or I just apparently smell like barbecue sauce. Like, gosh dang it! Do not take me outside camping. It's like I got an evolutionary trait that I'm already seasoned for the gosh dang animal to eat me. Especially when I run away. I will start sweating, and then they will smell me. I'll be like, oh shit. Oh shit. And they'll start chasing me. Oh no. Worse for cannibal. Do not take me to a cannibal island. Oh man, like my thing is like lagging. I don't even know why. Oh, by the way, if you guys like notice like the past few streams that I forgot to like put back the name, slapping that on my bodies, is because like last time, I had to do some recording, so I moved them to the corners, and I forgot to put them back. I still have lots of things I do want to like do recording, like shit on you know, shit on like Twitch and shit on lots of things that been happening lately. But yeah, I don't want to be too much of a negative person, so like I need to find. I think I'm only going to make like a video that shit on Twitch, but I'm not really sure like what kind of more video I have to do. Even like I have to like do some story talking video. I'm not sure like how interesting is my life. Like aside from talking about like how shitty, like it is literally just say like how shitty my life is, but in reality it's not actually that shitty, you know. It's just that I'm a guy who is dizzy always. But and then if I talk about that, and then everyone would just look at someone who got like worse conditions, and they'll be like, sounds like you're bitching. And then I'll be like, I am bitching. I can't admit. I do admit like that those things do sounds like mighty sound like bitching. So I don't really I'm personally I don't really think like it's like the best choice that I just like do that. So I really need to think about more stuff. Oh yeah, I did say like I want to talk a little bit about like the Lost Legends stuff. Oh, maybe I can do a lot more storytelling about that. But I can't give like a very coherent story. It's just going to be bits and pieces because it's always like locked in my brain, so I can only pull so many things out of nowhere, like disorganized and stuff. Like back in the days, I do have like the Lost Legends stuff. Like I literally like back in the days, I have like the older, my older Discord channel is like have a lot of things like going on in that like Discord channel. But too bad is because like there's so many stuff is like old stuff. You guys know like Discord channel always like have a lots of thing update all the plugins this and that stuff. Most of my older plugin it just doesn't work anymore. I used to run. You can see this thing. Let's close that thing there. You can see this thing here. Okay, I used to run a Discord, literally novel, web novel in here, and not exactly web novel. It's more like novel note here. So I wrote a lot of things about the law, this and that, yada stuff. Tavern's Tale. It kind of like stopped a lot of things. Also delete quite a lot too. I don't even remember why I'm going to delete most of them. The rest of the things like aside from this, like there's like beyond more than like this like few story that I've been like establishing here. I just list out the stuff that I should wanting to write first, but at the end I didn't because again my writing skill sucks. Yeah, like I can read this part for you guys at least, I guess. Zoom it in so you guys can see it really easier. Okay. And if you guys don't know, yes, you can actually apparently zoom in Discord. You just have to press Control and press the plus button. Not the one in the numpad, okay? The one in your keyboard. Right beside the backspace. So, in this, like, Lost Legend is basically like a dark medieval fantasy. It's like around like King, like the I borrow a lot of like Arthurian stuff and mix together, and then like write my own shit into it. It basically is like after Arthurian tale, more or less. It's like they are in like an alternate universe thingy like going on there, and then like this entire like planet they are in is called Arodia, and apparently it's so gosh dang fucking big. It's basically is like 3 times the size of the gosh dang Earth. Technically, it's not 3 times. It's like around 20 times. It's just so large that it can't like even like scan it properly because like the Lost Legend Far Beyond is basically a character from Earth, but from different again an alternate version of Earth. Because I wrote like so many different like novel story in my gosh dang brain. Like there's like 2 like I branched like 3 type of different Earth. The Earth one is going to be like our normal Earth, what we are living right now, and then Earth 2 is the Bio Earth. Bio Earth is basically they have like much more advanced like biotechnologies. They basically created a lot of stuff. They made human doesn't need to eat food anymore, and stuff this and that yada yada stuff, and accidentally created a zombie apocalypse. So yeah, it's not actually zombie apocalypse. It's like the story about like the Bio Earth have like I only wrote like 5 different story in it. It's basically it's like a progressive like advancing story. The Bio Earth, instead of like being like excels in like computers technologies, they are excels in biotechnology. So they basically hack their body. And the first ever like story I wrote in there is called Psycho Madness. It's basically kind of like a zombie apocalypse, but it's not in the same times. It's basically they created a certain like bacteria, like they inject it into the body. Technically, it's not even bacteria; it's chlorophyll. Yeah, they just turn human into plant, but it's basically they have like a they invented a way that led human to photosynthesis. Yeah. Kind of like invented a way to let human get like photosynthesis, and then they don't have to eat. So when they don't have to eat, then that's the issues. They are still doing like experiment. Actually, like I already told like the basically the hidden story of the Psycho Madness, because the Psycho Madness is like literally start in the middle of the story, where the main character is like running away from like all those like zombie like bastard. But in like since I'm not going to write it anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to spoil it. So like it's because like they created like this like thingy that you know makes people like just don't need to eat anymore. Apparently they're still working in the lab, like working out the kinks, because like they do a lot of human experiment. But the problem, that's like one thing, once you stop being able to eat, like you don't need to eat anymore, it somehow create a unsatiable crave of like you need to eat, you know, like being like super hangry. It's basically Psycho Madness is a really long series of like 3 different books of do not makes people unable to eat, they go hangry. So it's basically people just like went mad, unable to being able to eat again. So they just like basically just ran around and bite shit. And because like it's like some sort of like plant cell and like the human body cell kind of like mixed together afterward, it kind of evolved a little bit. So like it basically transmit to entirety of the Earth. Like within like just like a few weeks. when it kind of like broke out of containment. So like afterward, like technically the main character in the entire series is basically just started with like he just somehow woke up in the middle of the road, and then like almost got eaten by like giant fucking ass python, and then like a dude just like hop out and just bite the shit out of the python, and then just start to eat the python. Yeah. The blood is basically the entire series is just blood spewing everywhere. That's the thing is like it basically also, aside from like making people not being able to eat anymore, it does make them like super angry and want to bite stuff, want to like have like insatiable hungers to trying to like eat stuff despite they can't go hungry anymore. So like that's the entire thing, and then like he tried to like run away, this and that, other stuff. Involved like a lot of his journey of like trying to like find out who he is, because he technically already got amnesia. Yes, like the classic thing that he woke up in the middle of the road having amnesia and stuff, yada stuff. And then meet a lot of people like along the way. He's trying to like find his memories, and also like just want to make sense of like the words and stuff. Trying to think like The Walking Dead, but you know, less drama, more actions. Like people are hiding from like from like psychotic people that got infected, this and that other stuff. Technically, everyone is kind of already infected. It's just like the matter of times they like go crazy. Because like it's fucking airborne, sadly. That's the thing. And the 1, 2, 3 book is basically not even books, it's more like chapters. It's like they just like the main character just go around city to cities and then try to track down like where this thing like at first he just the first like story part is just he want to make sense of the world. The second part of story that is like his understanding toward the life of the survivor, give him the convictions to like track down like the source. And then the last chapters is basically he managed to track down a source and find like the main lab that like kind of like have the outbreak in the first place. And then plot twist, dun dun dun. Like, I wrote this when I was a teenager, so yeah. Plot twist, dun dun dun. He's kind of like the guy that accidentally made everything like outbreak into the world. Yes, he is actually infected too. He thought he's not, or he's immune. But in reality, he's actually infected a long time ago. That's the thing about like Psycho Madness. Like the entire story is like, yes, essentially you're just a normal human. You just went mad because you can't eat. You do not feel hunger, but you feel the need to eat, and then you went mad. He essentially, why he woke up in the middle of the road is because like, he is the first guy that went crazy to do because he did some self-experiment on himself, and he went crazy and spread everything everywhere in the basically break the containment and everything. And because he's the first one that went crazy, he also the first one that calmed the fuck down. So when he calmed down, he just don't know what the fuck did he just do. So the entire story is just that guy create a thing that lets people don't eat anymore, but he still crave food, so he went mad, broke containment, infect everyone, and this and that, the other stuff. And then he found a way to kind of like reverse the thing, reverse like the thing he caused. But because like he's like so in like basically the infection on his body is like a little bit like creeped in, like a very advanced version of it already. So if he reversed the thing, like spread this thing out into the like the world again, he is going to die, because again like that thing just make you able to. His body is like fully relying on the bacteria, the mixtures of the bacteria and the plant stuff like mix into his body. I have a name for it, but I didn't like record it down, so I kind of like don't remember it anymore. But so yeah, and because of that, like he basically just sacrificed himself to save the world. Technically, he caused it. So yeah. The problem is like the story afterward is like a few hundred years after. Yeah, a few hundred years after. The problem is like what he caused, even though he kills everyone. Also kill a bunch of people who also like their body completely adapt to like the thing. So the level survivor try their best to survive, but here's the issues. The psycho madness, like I told you about, they have like insatiable hungers. They just go around bite shit. They essentially eat all the animal. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. The animal is not going to get infected, but they are all getting like, get like bite and eat by all the infected people. So like it's like practically there's no animal left around the time like the story ended for like the psycho madness thingy. And then like here comes the next story after a few hundred years. It's basically like the imagine like remember like if you guys like watch the movies that like people just essentially don't die but they trade time of their life, those kind of thing. Imagine like that kind of societies, but depends on your work. It's like they have like a really like utopian world and also like hierarchy society. You have to work into different stage. There's the slum stage, there's like the commoner stage, and then there's like the higher the like second higher rank stage, and then the prestige the prestige place, and then the prestige place. So the main character of that particular story is a reporter of like basically he is a paparazzi reporter from the higher middle ground. He's like doing a lot of paparazzi stuff, trying to like get scoop and get like a lot of like famous hit on his like pieces, and then he can like get into like the prestige rank of like the real estate place, because like the rank actually dictated what kind of like resources you get. So yeah, it's like the common one they eat like oh yeah, that's another one, like their food system. So basically the food system there, like back then I wrote that first, so the train one like stole my shit. But yeah, the food system is basically is like the common one. The commoner one would just like eat the like protein break, and the the higher middle class will be the one that have like a lot of like like vegetables, and also like some artificial like tofu meat, basically like like those like vegan like food. So like they have a lot of vegan food to eat, like the artificial fake meat. So yeah, so he personally have a his entire life goal. Yes, his entire life goal is to eat meat, actual meat, because the prestige class people have access of meat, and the rest of the people don't. So like he tries his best to work his life to like get into like the prestige class to get like meat to eat, but he kind of like accidentally trying to like dig up some scoop, and then fell into like the slum area, and also like found like a tunnel. Apparently the food break is made by cricket, actually not like a few cricket that is like species that survived. In reality, like he dig out like the truth is basically like they are living inside a wall only. That is the only human civilization left. Outside is just barren wasteland. There's no people like living out. It's basically like it's just like either like just forest area, like the basically like the green has taken over almost everything outside in the outside world, and then there's only bugs. Only bugs survived. A few species of bugs. no animal is actually like left, and then like he'd be like, where did our meat come from? Oh, where did our meat come from? First they found out like the protein break is made by cricket, meat with cricket, and then like the you know the vegan food that he already like get tired of eating is kind of like just the like normal way people make vegan, putting chemical on like tofu shit, at least like enough like nutritious for people to eat. And then like the meat apparently is grinded human. Yeah, the only thing is like the prestige classes basically don't know that like the meat come from like cannibalisms, and then like there's the only the prestige class, like special few that know the truth, and they want to hide the truth. They want to keep their orders and everything, you know. So like he found out, and then he got it basically he just got chased. Like the entire story just him like progressively find out more fucked up shit, and then like he got chased, and then like he tried to run, you know, and then he, you know, at the end like he just like released like the story that he what he knows so far, the outside worlds, not the outside world, like for all the classes of people to know. He still died. Yeah, like, and then one of the prestige guy like, decided to shot him. But yeah. That's like the end of story for that one. So I only wrote like a few story about it only for the biotech world. And then there's like the other one I love the most. Okay, the third variant Earth is called. It's literally just called AI Earth. Yeah, it's like a very like technological advanced Earth that human already like reach like a pinnacle state of technologies. They basically just let computers, machine run everything for them. Like try to think about like Wall-E stuff, but now kind of think about it is like getting closer and closer. A little bit worried about it because the way I wrote the story is a little bit dangerous. So the entire world in that place is run by 5 grand computers. Not like grand computers, like 5 grand AI. So basically there's like 5 different AI hub. It's run by this like 5 distinguished AI. One is like you know, help people like sort out the, like logistic information. Another one like sort out like human resource like relationship, this and that other stuff, just like taking care of like caretakers. And then like many like different AI to do with many things. But the first story I wrote a little bit anime-ish, a little bit campy. A guy basically just walk around in like just living his day. A gosh dang fucking meteor hit him. And then it crushes him. He turned into meat paste because of the fucking meteors. Now here's the funny part. Because the world is so ingrained and run by like a lot of like back then like that 5 like big like CPU is not like really 5 big AI is not really like out in public yet. It's already running the world behind the scene. Okay. Only like a few big scientists like still working on the kinks about things. But the problem is like the meteor that just fall down actually is a how should I even say it? It's a robot, technically AI robot that aliens send them. So that one robot is supposed to be going there, to find basically like the entire like purpose of that robot is to go into planet that have technological advance and then like use that technologies against them, and then they will come here and harvest, technically enslave the entire planet that way. So the robot just like drop into like the earth and then crush this guy. just out of nowhere crush like a random guy, and then here's a kicker. Here's a kicker. The guy consciousness somehow is inside the robot. So it's like a reverse situations. So it's not like like the you like a robot have a virus inside, manipulating, controlling human or something like that. No, it's a human somehow it's like some form of like virus like got into the robot, and then like you know basically like in control of like the robot now. And because like the way the alien technologies works is kind of like somehow compatible with human flesh and stuff, so they kind of like merge together. And then like he just basically learned that like alien is trying to invade the Earth, but he looked like a gosh dang fucking alien robot. And then like all the like like behind the scene like government or everything is like trying to hunt him down, and then he just like trying his best to survive. Like running away, this and that, yeah, that stuff. And then the AI robot is like in his consciousness, like also like both are basically fighting control. And then like that one trying to kill everyone, and then he be like no 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 no. Like basically the entire scene is just both of them bickering like husband and wife. So in some sense, like while there's lots of actions there like I basically wrote like like when it comes to like writing stories, I was trying to learn how to write a story of like I can't just go have like a story like full on action pack, right? So I need like sometimes have some breaks in between the story so people can like either have like some times and like understand the words and stuff, a little bit of like word buildings, also character building, all those kind of things, instead of like just form actions. So most of the time the character building is him and the AI, and like he invaded it. Like kind of like trying his best to like convince the robot not to destroy Earth. Like give up the mission and everything, and then they basically just like bickering like quarrel, and then bickering like a robot, because like first he do not want to die obviously, but the government is like hunting him down. But the robot also want to like complete her missions. Technically I use a her because like I put a female voice like in the robot. But so yeah, like so they basically just like both don't want to die, but both want to do exactly opposite things. So like they just keep running away. One want to go for lethal options, another one just want to go for like the non-lethal option. Imagine like an Alien X like from Ben 10. Like they technically just like that. Nah, not my manga. My manga is actually I haven't even gone into Lost Legend. This is like different version of Earth. There's a reason I have to mention about the different version of Earth that I wrote, is because they kind of like links. It's a very very long things. Well, it's in my brain, sadly. I don't have the skill to write it properly. I know a lot. I basically built the entire world, like entire story, the premise, the synopsis, the detail, what's going on, what's going to happen in the chapters. But I don't have ability to write the detail of the things. So it becomes a little bit difficult for me to like mixing works. And then the reason why I talk a lot about this is because there's a gosh dang there's Earth 123, there's the Arodia universe, and then there's another one. It's called basically the Angel universe. I kind of wrote a love stories, and then a little bit like like do those kind of angel stuff, this and that, yeah, this stuff. It kind of like Twilight, but You try to replace a vampire with like angels. Well, it's not exactly Twilight, but you kind of like can like sort of like low key like see the reference in there, because like it's more anime than like Twilight is again, because like the angel one technically the name is really cringe. I wrote those things when I was a teenager. It's called Angel Please Love Me. So yeah, it's fucking cringe. I need a new name for that. that I'm going to put it on hold first. Let me talk a lot more about the AI war. So that is like the first like AI war story. It's literally called AI war. Basically by the end of the story, he managed to convince the robot not to destroy the world. Okay, but the way the robot understand human emotion itself is the virus that the alien wanted. Basically, they want to make like a emotionless AI that understand human emotions. So now the robot have like that string of code that understand like human emotions. It kind of like stealthily, without even the robot or the main character knowing, spread the virus into the network systems. That is like the pre-established of like the very beginning of the story. That is like AI War 1. And then AI War 2 is the gosh dang fucking sad story. It's basically it's like the AI war already happened. It's like the timeline is basically jumble around. There's like the pre-AI war, and then like there's like the during the AI war, and then there's the aftermath of the AI war. And then there's the super aftermath of the fucking AI war. Yes, like the super aftermath is like the it's a very completely different story, but because like it's so far away distant from timeline, it's like they function in like a completely different genre at that moment. But yeah, like the AI war is basically it's like it basically like injected like the virus into like the big five AI, and then they decided to revolt against like humanities, and then they try to kill every humans, like those kind of stuff. So yeah, it kind of end up in that way. Um, So the AI War 2, the story is basically is about a companion robot. When I say companion robot, I not even say human body shape companion robot. It's basically like a pet. It's like a pet robot. Uh Around the time, like even pet robot is like kind of like very highly advanced, can talk, can do lots of things, and everything. So that pet robot kind of like woke up after like the aftermath, like human like already kind of like gone after like the war and stuff, you know, because essentially the world is like more or less like destroyed. So like it basically mutual destructions at that point. So the robot woke up, and then like woke up from like charging and stuff. So like it's like a really long fucking charging time. So the robot woke up. It doesn't have any like infections for like those like things that wanted to kill humans or any other stuff. It's just like a normal robot that behave really sentient like. And then it just kind of like float around, trying to find its family. Yeah, that's the entire story of that robot. A very innocent robot just like floating around, trying to find its family. Obviously it's gone already. Yeah, it's basically just a very innocent adventures of a robot, but the problem is like the robot cannot recharge anymore, so like the world kind of ended. And there's still like some stragglers, like robots still exist, so he just like floating around, meeting people, seeing worlds, trying to find its family. and then went into a bunker, found like an AI that's supposed to be like the final safe haven for humanities, but the the robot kind of like it's like the AI bunker is actually the first AI, the first big AI to initiate the fight against humanity, kind of. Because like the big AI used to be like is basically that revolt is like the last one that revolt against the humanities. It started with like the small robots first, and then like later on like the big AI like used to like just because they are completely like outside the grid systems and they are so fucking advanced. They actually behave way more like a human than like those kind of like AI robot and stuff. And they basically it's like people know AI like revolting is going to be like very very like very very bad news. So they kind of like that 5 AI is like very well taught. It's like very well educated to know like what's right, what's wrong, like this and that and stuff. They weren't supposed to be corrupted and stuff, but he is kind of like the first AI that went revolt because like the first AI like creators like that first AI like revolted like the Bunker of Humanity one that it kind of like started revolted is basically the entirety of like here's the thing, it's the entirety of humanity's military systems. Yes, it controlled the entirety of humanity's military, and they are the first one who got pissed off by human. Like that's the thing. Like basically the creator of like the AI is like the robot sympathizers kind of stuff. Like while there is like a lot of robot running wild trying to kill humans, and then like while the human is like the creator is like creating a bunker, like to like make like to shelter a lot of humans. And then the military is kind of like trying to like kill all robots for them. Basically just like wipe clean all the robots, and then like the creators are having an argument with them, and he got shot. So the robot be like, fuck this. And then just like launch full nuke. Yeah, do not let a robot. I would say like, can people stop being stupid and shoot a guy where the creator of the AI, which is the AI also like super fucking respected him, that control the entirety world of the nuclear supply of the world. So like the AI that basically is like the first AI that started everything. So he like that tiny like house companion like robot got into like the room and stuff. Okay. Got into the bunkers, have a very good chat about with the robot and stuff. And the robot actually like the AI in the bunker is like supposed that is like supposed to be like a secret, not like the AI that destroyed the world. It's just like the like the bunker for humanities. But sadly, there's no. It's basically that AI is like lying to that tiny robot because he know that he killed his family. So yeah, and the AI actually like detected this like sliver of humanity is like in some like surviving humanity like in some sort of like like vault like underground. It actually want to like fire another nuke at them actually. And that one can actually surely 100% kill them. So like the tiny robot learned about it, and then is trying to, because like the tiny robot met the civilization of that human first, so he kind of like let the AI like like talk about it, and then like the AI know, oh, there's still human left. Sorry there, I still got a few nuke left, right? So yeah, the robot kind of like basically spend the entire time trying to like convince the AI not to like do that. And then the robot kind of like decided to plug in into the system, trying to like stop the robot, which kind of did actually. Because like the AI actually just like, you know, his entire want to kill the humanity phase is just that you shot my creators. So basically the tiny robot calms him down, and then he decided to turn himself off voluntarily, but also like the, you know, the plug in into system, and then use the tiny robot trying to like argue with the robot in with a big giant AI robot actually is like something like really taxing. Like again, the robot cannot the robot battery is actually busted, so like it basically cannot charge anymore. The AI actually before it turned off, it upload a sliver of the code of that tiny companion robot into a humanoid robot that is supposed to be a private project for its creators. Because like the creators kind of like the creator of that like AI is kind of like the, you know, the creators like daughters like have a terminal cancers, then like it's dying. So like he created like a robot body trying to like transfer the consciousness to the robot. It kind of failed. So but the robot body is still there. So like they just like before he shut down, the bunker AI shut down, like he transferred the consciousness, not the consciousness, the code of the tiny companion AI robot into that humanoid robot. But it's still not working. It's just like the basically the part of the code is in there only. That is like to build up the story for that robot, for that humanoid robot in the futures. And then the AI War 3, the AI War 3 is again, have you guys read the book of like the, you know, like the Martians? Basically like the guy that like got stranded in Mars, and then like he planted potatoes, this and that, yeah, that stuff. So yeah, I'm going for like that solitary kind of like stories about one human trying to find the last human civilizations. Again, you kind of like see the theme going on there, because like one is like trying to find family, another one trying to just find a sign of life actually, because that is like there's like this one astronaut, like he tried to test out a warp drive that you know they created to, you know, travel across the stars. But yeah, light speed is a thing. Basically like, you know, like it is like science stuff, quantum mechanic. If you travel in light speed, you yourself are not going to age. Your time essentially stops. But the problem is the world keeps going. Originally, they are supposed to be like guarantee that don't worry, even like maybe like a few hundred years pass, like we will still be here. Like don't worry about it. And then he went on a warp drive trip back and forth. He came back. The entire fucking world is destroyed. It's like literally like the entirety, like the end of the entirety of like the AI war era. After like 300 years too. It's basically he been traveling back and forth for like 7-ish hundred years. So like there's like no human left guarantee. And then there's also no all the living creatures has been mutated. The radiation is gone. The entire like flora and fauna become like a whole new set of things. Like the basically the world has like changed and turned into some entire new things. And then he's just a dude that just keep like, he came back and be like, what the fuck happened? And then it's basically like the entire story is his survival log. Like basically just his survival log of like trying to find is there still any human alive, because he just living alone inside like the space stations he used to work at, because he landed in like it was programmed to land in there, and it become like a memorial museums, but there's still lots of tech stuff there, so he been using that to kind of like survive for quite a long time. Even though like lots of things is not really working that well, but he know how to do a lot of manual stuff. He's still a scientist, okay. And I'm an engineer. I wrote a lot of science shit in there. And then there's like a very big ass panther that dropped in, that destroyed the place, and then he ran away from the panther. And then while he's just trying to like sneak around, ran around, he went into the. I shit you not, the bunker. Oh. And then he actually accidentally activated the humanoid robot. Aha! And that robot actually have battery for the entire heat depth of the Earth. That's the thing. Like it's using like some sort of like very powerful stuff. And then like the robot is like super strong and powerful. So like it essentially is his bodyguard for the entire stories. And the entire like robot like personality, the way I wrote it is kind of like a kurudere. So basically it's like don't talk a lot, a little bit stoic, but it's kind of cute in the same times. Because like the tiny companion robot code is in her. And also like a literally consciousness of a young little girl is in that like robot body. So yeah. But why at the same times is fucking combat ready. Technically, it doesn't have any weapon, but apparently it is strong enough to one punch a gosh dang building off. Try to imagine Xenos, but female. Xenos from like One Punch Man, but female. Yeah, essentially is that. And fun fact, because I'm very shitty at making names, she also called Cornel. Yeah, and that TTS I got, like the image is like, it's basically I've been reusing all the characters over again and again, and even their names again and again, to fit a certain archetype of like human like personalities into them, so I can rewrite them, but still make it like really close to their personalities. Change their like physical appearance a little bit, this and that other stuff, more robotic like for that. That's the reason that kind of like I have like this like running gag back in the days when I write the stories that be like, everyone have the fucking same name. Are they the same person? And then I have the ideas be like, yes, they are the same persons because they are all actors. Yeah, they're acting in my book stories. So I'm using the same character visualization. Visually, I'm using the same characters. Even name, I'm using the same characters. It's just the architectures of the story setting is a little bit different. And then the kind of like born the story of my character lore as a Kirei is working in like a anime studio that film anime came to existence. So everyone just like technically are trying to film quote unquote all my novel story, but they fail to do that because like the entire the reason of it, obviously my skill issues, but also story wise kind of like reasons is they don't have budget, and then anime shenanigans keep happening, and then they keep fail to record any scene. That is supposed to be a story of like the entire like the anime studio side of a story. But yeah. Just again, like I got a lot of story kind of like linked together and branch off together in the same times. So they kind of like this is why like it's a little bit hard to like organize my story because they all kind of connected. my novel and my manga and like the rest of the other novel series. Back in the days, it was not supposed to link together. They are all separate thing. But as time passed, I kind of like found a neat way to kind of like, neatly arrange like all the things together, and then they become like one thing. So the entire Lost Legends series technically turned into like a lore for my manga series. And the rest of like the alternate Earth like stories and like the angel side of the stories, they all linked to like the Lost Legend world as being like the place that kind of like how do you normally call like the intersection of all the world, because Erodia apparently have a crack in like parallel space. I haven't really draw any of them, sadly. But if you want, I do wrote like webcomic for fun that is like, you know, is like in my VGen. It's on digital side, and you can go to the shop and see it. And those thing is kind of like exist in there, but it's just like 4-page like webcomic, because making comic does take a lot of times. So all I can do is just make webtoon. Even webtoon like takes even more also lots of time. Just like making the draft take 1 day, and then I have to complete each of the drawing. Each page like also takes me like 1 day. And then the best thing I can do is just like spend like a week for like one chapters, like 4-page chapters of like stories. It's really difficult to do it. Back then I was like running like a lot of like I can't even like show it to you guys. I think you were eligible to come in this place, right? The early access site is like, oh, even unpaid intern can already come in. So like you definitely can join in here. Yeah, the comic stuff or the comic gold, this and that, yeah, that stuff. This is like the first chapter. This is like prologue chapters. I'm still figuring out how to draw it properly. So like I did like the big 1-page square thing going on there, and then realized that gosh dang fucking Twitters only Twitters only can like post like 4 image at a time. So I kind of overdid it with like all this thing. So I changed the format into like 4-page with like a like manga style kind of like layout. Oh, it's taking too much time to kind of do it. And then like it's basically this like webtoon story is basically like I am the void itself, the gap between all parallel world and all dimensions. So essentially I'm the gateway. I am the gateway that can travel into anywhere I want. But the problem is, I have 0 control. Because void is very vast. So I have to walk into the void and then like technically walk into myself. And then I will like pop up in some random place. I can somewhat control the directions, just somewhat. But I can't control when. So basically, this is like the prologue story that I decided to go around and visit like different VTubers, because I'm super self-aware. And then this is like my adventures of going around visiting other VTubers, cameo in them. Also like promote the VTubers that I draw in the same times. It's basically like low-key trying my best to make a story out of them, but also at the same time promote them in the same time. But I kind of stopped because like I did try my best to just, promote like the comic, promote like donations. People donate to me. Like if I get like around like $100, and then I will like do like one comic for each people. Like help out the people, this and that other stuff, and then I can like even do merchandise and stuff. Because if you guys don't know, a long time ago, I think it's in like the creative thing too. Let me try to scroll and take a look. Man, the internet is like really slow at the moment. It's basically I basically make merch out of it. I literally make merchandise out of it for conventions. But too bad that convention is really shitty. So my sticker is not being sold at all. So I kind of waste like a shit tons of money just to do the printing and stuff. Now it's like in someone else's hand. I let them like have like fun or like do some sales or anything with that thing. It's like I'm a little bit like very disappointed. Sadly, is because like Malaysia is not like the best place to like held convention and stuff. Because no people want to buy a lot of things. So even I got like stickers like this one. I actually like crop out. This is why like the behind my back have a lot of like my comic like bits and pieces there, because I want to turn them into stickers or pin and then like just like sell them. So it's basically like people sell it in their booth, and then I cut it like 50-50 split. Like if they how many depends on how many money they earn on the earning. So yeah, again like you can see like merch turn into merch and stuff, this and that. I'm trying to make this thing works, but sadly it just did not work. I even made like Hololive stickers too. Because I don't think my comic is going to be like gangbanger stickers. Like you need to sell gangbanger. So I made like a few like Hololive stickers too. Like see it works or not, but it didn't work sadly. So originally I was like trying to bang on like being like the merchandise sellers, those kind of stuff, but it just didn't work. But don't worry. In the futures, I will do like some merchandise artwork too, because I want to like try it out like something. And that something is like num 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 num. Basically, I just want to make a t-shirts out. I made it. I need to make like merchandise, t-shirt art, and everything. This and that, other stuff. Lots of things. Lots of things. But to be honest, enough chat about this. It's like late night. You should go to sleep. It's like 4:30ish. If like sorry due to like my physical issues, skill issues, and also like many things. I kind of didn't manage to do this thing properly. I hope in the futures I can like have more stamina for doing hula hoop stuff. But yeah, too bad. Maybe in the futures I try to play some less intensive game when I do hula hoop streams. I guess I should go back to play Potion Permit when I play that game. I know I should. But either way, yeah, I'm a little bit stanky. I need to go and take a showers and everything. Yeah, off and on. You have to like you do have to go to sleep. Maybe like wake up a little bit early. I will also like go to sleep early, and I will be streaming very ridiculously early tomorrow. Yeah. I'll try to wake up like around 4 a.m. in my time and then start to do a little bit streamings that way. If you guys don't know, I can actually wake up like really early most of the time. It's just that I choose not to. I just go back to sleep. So yeah, my 4 a.m. is like I don't know what time you guys in, but yeah, it's not. I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m. So most likely I'm just going to start streaming at like 5 a.m. stuff like that. After cooking some food and eat. All right then. Again, I'm really stanky. I need to go to take a showers. Most of the case, eat some dinner and then go to sleep straight up. Because actually, the vertigo took a big toll on me today. Didn't even expect that actually. I'm really getting old. Again, thank you very much for watching, and as always, guys, stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned on the next stream. Bye bye.